Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafrans and every indigenous nation in that Islamic state of Nigeria. This happened last year in Nigeria. Deborah Yakubu, a young Christian, was brutally beaten and stoned to death at the college she was studying by the Islamic mob over allegation of blasphemy. They set fire on her body with dung tires, leaving her unrecognizable. A witness student recalled Yakubu's last word, "What do you hope to achieve with this?" Despite the horrific incident, the international mainstream media remains silent on her murder. Justice have not been done. But when the return march is coming on the zoological army, the Biafran Republic government exile is actually doing what the country is supposed to be doing. That is why the Prime Minister said breaking. Biafran Liberation Army, Biafran resistance fighters neutralized many Nigerian terrorist police. Recovered arms and ammunition. The video of the recovered weapon will be posted later. After the constant attack on the 24th of this month on about 20 different communities in the Middle Belt, I told you yesterday they still went ahead and attacked some other villages. And if you have a sensible government, are they not supposed to have come into it? The president said he has deployed troops rather to the venue of the formal where the attack was carried out. The vice president actually said there will be a justice to that. This case of this lady, Deborah Yakubu, nobody has been held accountable for her murder since last year. Yesterday, another attack took place right in a close-by community where they said they have deployed troops to. You can see how the contradiction is working. You can see their plan as it's playing out. This is the wickedness of the Islamic State of Nigeria. To make sure they frustrate the lives of the indigenous people, which are basically the one occupying the business sector of the economy of Nigeria, and they refuse to make them grow by making harsh economic policies on them. There's a place in Lagos, or rather in Nigeria, called Computer Village. It's the most populous and is the largest computers and telecommunication market in West Africa. It is basically owned by Indigbos, by the Igbo people. Lagos give traders at Computer Village power complex 24 hours to vacate property ahead of planned demolition. You want to demolish a property, you're giving them 24 hours. How are they going to pack their goods? What are the plans that you make for them to relocate to somewhere else? How long are they going to be out of work? Did you put all in place? You didn't put anything in place. You just want to demolish a building because you want to alter their business. You want to make them miserable. That is what the Islamic country has been doing to people. And we are calling on the international community to step into this. And if not, that is going to get more chaotic. I said, this is like from what I've said earlier. Most of the time, all these things are planned that are playing out according to the Fulani and the Islamic State of Nigeria. They sent out their bandits to attack certain villages, and after attacking them in 1 month's time, in 2 months' time, the villages are occupied by the terrorists, by the attackers. This is from Sarah Report. I said, house abandoned by Nigerian victims, fleeing terrorist attack in Plateau State, Benue, and are occupied by their attackers. Public policy analyst. It is not a new thing, and we've been saying this over and over again. But because the government is controlled by the Fulanis, the Hausa people, the Amajeris, they will never listen to you. I played you the audio of how news were being carried out, or rather a letter was being sent out to them that they will be attacking their village, and they sent it to the police stations. army, but there was no response. This is what they are here to do, to make sure that they make the life of indigenous people unbearable to live, and they make their habitation desolate. That is a plan. Now you can see what I'm talking about here. Zamfara shut down 11 cattle market to stop bandit of cash. This is just an organized crime by the Fulanis. They organize this crime with the money they get from the kidnappers who are so-called bandits. These are given to their allergies and their group heads. Now the Zamfara state government is actually saying, we are going to starve you off your cash by shutting down the cattle market. It shows how organized the crime is, and they know about it. It's not that they don't know about it. They know about it. The government know about it. But because this is the initial plan to make sure that they turn Nigeria or the indigenous people into an Islamic state, which has been carried out by Usman Danfolo for a long time, and it was passed down to his children, which are the Fulanis. And why we are calling for a referendum of every indigenous tribe. The international body has to step into this. On this note, I will be drawing the curtain.